What is going on? Wow. 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 Take two. What is going on, everybody? This is Chris, aka No Risk, No Premium, here with the Wolves of Wealth on a special edition of Sunday Sermon. Guys, this is a solo episode. I hope you are out. Today is Easter. I hope you're enjoying it with your families. I just wanted to jump in here real quick, give you guys an update on what to expect for this week coming up. Now, lots of big earnings coming up. Obviously, everyone's looking at Tesla here on 420. Obviously, 420 is when they announced by design because Elon is one of the funniest people on this planet. So we're looking for Wednesday. Wednesday is Tesla. Okay. Bank of America, we have actually Monday pre-market open. Will be an interesting one there, guys. Now the following week, or excuse me, then we have 419, which is Tuesday. We have Netflix. Okay. Then we have Apple 428, Meta 427, AMD 53, Microsoft 426. So the following week we'll get extremely froggy with the earnings, especially why? Why? Whoa, we've got Apple and we've got Microsoft all next week, right? So we have Apple 28th, Microsoft 26. So you got Tuesday and Thursday of next week. You have the two largest weighted stocks on our two favorite tickers we love to trade on, SPY and the Qs, going at it tomorrow. And also Bank of America is very heavily weighted in the SPX, I believe, on SPY as well. So, look for XLF there. Could dictate the week and how it's going to go. So guys, we have those earnings. I know Dylan, Dan, and Carter all had a Friday sermon. I know it was amazing. They went a little bit more detail. Guys, check out the Earnings Lotto channel for Dan. I know he's going to be killing it. I know he has his own watch list in there. So take a peek. I do want to talk about what's going to come on this coming week as far as what to expect. We have Bullard that talks on Monday after market or right at market close. So I don't think there'll be too much anticipation or any real volatility into that, or any selling or buying into that. Where I do think that we could actually see something happen is Powell on Thursday, speaking to the at the IMF. And other than that, Bostic talks to, I really only think this week it only matters about what he says, what Powell says. And then also I do like to see this here. The initial jobless claims could give me a good inclination as to where the Fed could be as far as their monetary policy, because obviously we know, right? They want to see inflation numbers and they want to see what the jobs are doing. All right. Those are the two biggest drivers as far as their toolbox. So they use of what they can and can't do. Now, obviously we had a higher than expectation of 8.5% inflation, which is still growing month after month after month after month. So what happens? I don't know, but what I could tell you this. Okay, I can tell you this. It's very simple to see what's been going on here, right? These last few days or these last few weeks, right? It was we couldn't get through 458, right? Then we couldn't get through 450, 448, 450. Then we couldn't get through 444. Okay, 445, 446. We couldn't get there. You guys see that, right? We just have a stair step. Okay. What happens this week? Well, my favorite number on a Fibonacci retracement, since everybody on Twitter has seemed to become a Fibonacci expert. If I just want to take a quick zoom out where I'm doing it from so you guys can see it, I'm just going that swing low. And remember, this was the day when the Russia invaded Ukraine and we opened up, almost 100 points down on SPX. And then we went to Ripper Magoo. How are you? All the way back up. So I did that swing low to the swing high recently of this fucking bull run that left people just speechless. And this is what I've noticed. Okay. Top, right? You see these nice stair steps down. Now, where do we go? I like this number right here. 430.29 or just 430. Really 428 to 430. I really like altogether. Now, why do I like that? Because also everybody and their mother can also see what is forming here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, now remember the last time we saw a big ass head and shoulders? Remember we saw this one? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay. And instead of it actually working out, it caught everybody off sides and they just ripped it right back up. Right. Right. Everyone knows that. So this week, since everyone and their mama sees this inverse head and shoulders, I bet it doesn't work out just because everybody fucking sees it. So my guess is this. You see where this big clunch and huge support is right here, right? We couldn't get through that, 430, really 428 down here. We could not get through that. We kept bouncing off it. That happens to be right where this 430 is good. That's where I believe that we can easily go to now. We really love to use these MAs to just get a gauge of where we're going. But, right now, every single MA, it just is all in this bunch together, right? In this little 10-point bunch. We've got the 100-day moving average is the orange. This is the 20-day moving average, the green. The cyan blue is the 200-day moving average. The blue dotted is the 5 MA moving average. Then we have the 50 MA is this purple dotted. And then you have the yellow solid and red solid is the 8 and 21. 8 is yellow, red is 21. EMA, exponential moving average, right? Exponential moving average. Well, this candle right here on Friday did not have any sort of confidence on the buy side for me, right? And we kept saying we can go lower, we can go lower. Well, currently in futures, we're down about 30 right now, but really futures don't matter till the morning. We all know that. And they'll probably be green by morning. I don't know. We'll see. That was the trend for a while. So let's see what happens when we wake up in the morning. But some definite levels I want to give because it definitely seems like we're going to be opening up below all of our MAs. So wouldn't it only make sense for us to go back to our MAs even for a second? Like we have this 5 MA is at 441. We have the 50 MA is at 440. To me, it would make sense that we go back up to that level and at least try to go back and kiss it for a second, right? For a second. Would that be our new tops for the week? Remember, we have these stair steps, right? We had the 458 stair step, then we had these, 448, 450, then we had the 444. Would 440 be our next one? I don't know. I got no idea. Okay. I got no idea, but I'm just following the trend. The trend is your friend, and the trend is stair stepping down right now. The trend is the trend until it's not. All right. That's all you have to realize. Now, I would think 440 to the upside, 441. Okay. And then you've got 443. And this area right in here is really interesting because you have the 20 and the 200 right on top of each other at about 448-ish. Very interesting in there. Maybe that gets some action. Maybe it doesn't. I have no idea. Okay. I have no idea. Let's see what happens. Okay. But to the downside, right? Since we have no MAs, to the downside, it's hard to be like, where can we go? That's why we use the Fibonacci. I really like 430. Would love 430. Would probably take a stab long there at 430, to be honest. Why? I mean, it's huge support. You can see it there. We rip right back up. Plus, it's a Fibonacci level. And I know everybody has seen this as well. Okay. So just play what's in front of you, not what you want to happen, right? Play what's in front of you, not what you want to happen. All right. Now, the upside level is very easy. It's 440, 441-ish. Then I would think about 443, 444, where it couldn't get through before. And if we get above that, definitely back up to 448. And then downside, like I said, we got 436 in here, which was almost that 50% retracement. I mean, just a few cents off from it. The low there was what was it, 436.65 on this candle, and we got to that's where we got to 436.65, but we need to get to 436.36. I don't know where we are right now. I believe we're actually underneath that in the futures right now. I believe SPY is actually, yeah, look, oh yeah, right here. Sorry, bid ask. You can see 440, 434. We're underneath this, right? So I would expect probably a bounce out of this area, in my opinion. And then if we do come up and kiss these and we fade again, I would definitely expect another bounce here. So I'll be keeping these levels on watch, right? It only makes sense. Now, I do want to give another one that Trail, shout out Trail, is put this on everyone's radar, right? Put this on everyone's radar. SQQQQ. I think that was one too many Qs, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, what is going on with SQQQQ? Well, it's got back over its 200-day moving average, which is this bluish line that I've highlighted. It's 37.77. You can see it here. Okay. It looks like it wants to continue the trend up to me. I mean, now let's look. Okay. Base, stair step up, stair step up. Now, where do we go from here? Well, there's no really upside numbers as far as the MAs are concerned, but I do like to go like this. Let's look at this weekly here. Okay. We closed right at 40, 50, 40, 50. Okay. That is the 50-day moving average on the weekly chart. I do believe we are over that now. We're at 40, 61, 40, 63 ish. Okay. So it is above that huge 50 MA. Now, if we get to step in higher, where can we go from there? I would probably think we can zoom out even further. Okay. And then I would want to look. Oof, sorry. 4071 is the 8 EMA. Okay. 8 EMA. Then I'd be looking at the open of this candle, 4123 to the upside. But look, there's a lot of upside up to like 48. And I believe on this weekly chart, we have something actually pretty far out the way. Yeah. I mean, 76. I mean, SPY would be under 400 if this got to 76. I mean, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's what I am looking for on SQQQ. And if SQQQ wants to back test at all, look at all of these things that we have here. Obviously, can come back down to 39.87 is the 50 MA on the daily. Then we obviously have the 5 MA 39.19 all in there, all in that area. If it next level down would definitely be where all these kind of bounced off of was the 50-day moving average, which right now is 37.77. All right, 37.77. Okay, I got a feeling this week is going to be very trappy. It's going to be trying to get people to short the whole, as you've heard me say before. It tries to get them to short down where there's major demand and major support. Okay, major demand on ES would be about 4280, 4300, which would be about SPY the same, 427, 428, 429 area, right? And we can already see we're expecting a bounce down there. It's a 61.8 fib level retracement. Okay. Realize I don't have it up for you guys here. It's a 61.8 level retracement, 430, but it was also a major support area. All right. Don't forget that. And if it wanted to be a true head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, everyone's talking about, right? Here's the shoulder. Here's the head down here. Here's the shoulder. It would need to get down just a tad bit more for my liking to be a true technical pattern. But let's see. Let's see. Guys, you realize both patterns as far as this head and shoulders, this big head and shoulders, okay, on the macro chart. I mean, we can zoom out to the weekly. It might look a little bit better, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, right? This could still pan out and work, right? This could still happen. Sub 400 can still happen. Okay. All the while, this short-term shoulder, head, shoulder, inverse head and shoulders can work out as well. You have to stay on your toes, guys. You have to stay on your toes. You have to throw your bias away. You cannot trade what you want to happen. Okay. If you trade what you want to happen, your account will go down. I promise. Just trade what's in front of you. Take your levels and run. All right. Very, very, very simple stuff. Very simple stuff. I like 430. I really like 432, then 430 for SPY. So we got 436, 432, 430, 428. Upside 440, 441, 444, 448. Okay. All right. Other than that, guys, just pay attention. Obviously, everyone's going to be watching the Tesla earnings this week. As far as BAC, I believe AMD is in there as well. If I'm not mistaken, or they might be the following week. But then the following week will be interesting because we do have huge blue chip earnings. Something to pay attention to. Those names will start to be getting hit with lots of sweeps. So we'll obviously stay on guard there, guys. Thank you for giving me your time today. Hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your Easter, hopefully with your family and some good eats. Get to some studying tonight. Get the homework done tonight. Get your levels posted. Be ready pre-market, and we'll see y'all bright and early. Peace.